Hi guys, it's Coach Courtney here with Friday Fun Day, another workout coming your way. And we have a lot of movements going on, so let me go over everything for you guys. What we got going, guys, we have a 15-minute AMRAP of 20 side bridges, 15 goblet Cossack squats, 10 bicep curls, and 5 goblet leg extensions. But the trick is, throughout this 15-minute AMRAP, every 3 minutes you're gonna stop and do 20 bear crawl shoulder taps. Okay, so again, every 3 minutes we're gonna stop and do those shoulder taps. After that first 15-minute AMRAP, we're gonna take a nice rest and go into this 10 minutes for quality. All right, a lot of it has to do with half kneeling and tall to knee stand, which I'll go over in the workout. But we have 12 overhead knee to tall stand, 10 dumbbell, kettlebell, half kneeling halos, 8 tall knee Arnold presses, and then 6 waiters Russian lunges. Okay? There is no new movements technically for today, except just different positions that you might not know off the top of your head. But let's go over everything. So again, in the first 15-minute AMRAP, every 3 minutes you're stopping and giving me 20 bear crawl shoulder taps. And I want you to start at 0 with these shoulder taps. Bear crawl, guys, you're gonna be in position on all fours with your knees bent here, flat back. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, right? Pushing against the floor, making sure that your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all stacked on top of each other here. Try not to rock back and forth and push through the floor to get that core and that front rack going. Then we have side bridges. All right, you guys know the side bridges. Those will be split up into 10 and 10, making it 20 altogether. But you're here, making in that side plank position on your forearms, dipping your hip down, pushing it up to the sky. That's 2, that's 3. You should feel it in the oblique that's closest to the floor. So again, you'll do 10 on one side, and then switch and do 10 on the other side. Next, we have 15 goblet Cossack squats. The Cossack squat, guys, is different from the Cossack lunge. You're gonna be in a wide stance here. Goblet meaning you're using your weight. Obviously, if you struggle with the Cossack squat without the weight, then you're just gonna do it without the weight. But remember, in the Cossack squat, you start wide, you're gonna come down, right? Get that butt as low as possible. Notice that my other foot is standing up. Goblet position, meaning knee to your chest. Weight to your chest and stand up. That's 1. Then you're gonna switch sides. That's 2. That's 3, okay? Making sure we get to all 15. Then you're gonna have those bicep curls. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can use 2. If you have 1, you'll do 5 on one side and 5 on the other side. You can choose an athlete to make it supinated grip, meaning your palm facing you, or hammer style, right? In that neutral grip position, making sure we're bringing that elbow high. And then the leg extensions, guys. These are very difficult. So again, just like the Cossack squats, these can be done with or without weight, right? Notice my feet behind me on the floor. Notice my torso is tall here. My quads are locked out. A leg extension, you're coming back, trying to get your butt as close to your heels as possible. You'll feel it in your quads, and then snap back up. Notice I'm not coming down and dropping my hip. I'm straight as a board the entire time. Now, a leg extension goblet just means with your weight on your chest, here, come up, and that's 1, that's 2, again, going for all 5. And just want to reiterate, every 3 minutes, stopping for those bear crawl shoulder taps. Next, guys, moving on 10 minutes for quality. We have 12 overhead knee to tall stand. Now, it depends on the weight that you have. Overhead knee to tall stand means locked out here, coming up, standing up, come back down. Notice that I'm locked out the entire time. I want no bend in the elbow here. If you have only a super weight, that's super difficult. You put it in the front rack here, or do 6 on one side here in the front rack and 6 on the other. But again, putting 1 foot in front, standing up, put that same foot behind, come back, and if you want to switch sides every time, bring that same foot forward, stand up, that is 2. Then we have the half kneeling halos. My suggestion is for all 10, put one leg up only, and then you'll switch to the other side on the other 10. Halos, guys, you're keeping it close to your head, going around your head, dipping behind you, and coming back through. Again, the point is to keep it as close to the head as possible, coming down from your chest and dipping that kettlebell or dumbbell behind you. Every time you go around your head is a rep. All right, so again, I suggest that you do 10 on one whole time on the same leg, and then this next part for the 4 quality, you'll switch sides. The tall knee Arnold press means that there's 2 knees on the floor here. You're in that tall knee position. If you have 1 dumbbell, you'll do 4 on one side, and you do 4 on the other. The Arnold press, I'm sorry guys, is your palm is facing you, your knuckles are facing out. Turn that dumbbell up in the air to a pronated grip position. Turn it back down to that supinated position. So that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. It's important to have that rotation all the way up in the sky, working on that shoulder mobility and that front rack strength. Then we have the waiters Russian lunges. So a lot of people know the Russian lunges with only a farmer's carry position. A waiter just means that the weight is on your shoulder. So a Russian lunge, guys, again, you're coming back into a reverse lunge, kicking that knee up in the air, come back down with the opposite side. If you can do 3 on one side while alternating legs, and then switch and do 3 on the other side while alternating legs. But again, the waiter position is only 1 dumbbell on the shoulder. And that's in the 10 minutes for quality. That's all I have for you guys for today. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to drop in the message box for Brazen Athletics. Join me in class tomorrow at 6:45 or 7:30, and Christy for 12 p.m. I'll see you guys then.